So, why is it important for you as a new MBC to understand insurance claim filing limits and how they affect a practice? Grab a pen and pad. I'm going to get into it. You're plugged into Beyond RCM. Let's go. Hello, hello, hello. Happy February. It's your girl, Tiffany Robinson from Beyond RCM here in New York State. And I'm so excited to get into today's video, which is going to touch on insurance claim filing limits. Now, before I go any further, if you have not done so already, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you always get up-to-date content when we release it. And if this is your first time tuning into the channel, what Beyond RCM is it is a YouTube channel designed to help new or aspiring medical billers and coders gain foundational knowledge that will help them start their careers. My name is Tiffany, as I've said before, and I have been a certified medical biller and coder for 25 years. So this channel for me truly is a passion project to help newbies gain a better understanding of how to be successful once they get their foot in the door. Now, we're going to delve into insurance claim filing limits. Now, when you get your first job as an MBC, before many managers will put you in front of a computer to bill and to code and to do all those great things, they will likely start you off in an area that is called the collections department. And collections in recent years has played an even more vital role in many practices because a lot of insurance companies have found new and exciting ways to delay payment based on different denial reasons. So having an efficient collections department with knowledgeable personnel is very vital to many practices in today's healthcare climate. And we're going to talk about a key component in a collections department, which is understanding your insurance claim filing limits. Insurance claim filing limits is the time frame that is allotted by insurance companies from the date that a patient receives services at a medical provider's office. The insurance company will give you a number of days to get that claim to them without forfeiting your payment. Yes, that's right. If you don't get a claim out to an insurance company within the allotted time frame specified by that specific insurance company, you can automatically forfeit payment for the practice for services rendered. So as a collector, if nothing else, it is vital. It is crucial for you to have an understanding of what are the insurance filing limits for the payers that you most frequently work with. This is going to become important as a collector for you to understand how to set up your workflows. For example, if you're dealing with an insurance company that has a filing window of 45 days from the date of service, you're going to want to make sure that you have a really tight process in place to follow up on those claims and make sure that they're getting to the insurance company and they're being processed in a timely manner. If you have an insurance company that has a 90-day, 60-day, or 100-day, or a 1 year, which would be 365-day filing limit, you get a little bit more leeway the wider the filing period is. So the reason it's important for you to understand what your filing limits are is as a collector, it will help you set up your workflows so that you will know which plans you need to handle on a more frequent basis versus which plans you can push out a little bit based on the filing limit. Another thing that's very important is not only knowing the initial filing period to file a claim, but also understanding once a claim is received and denied, how much time do you have from that date of denial to rework the claim? So in addition to knowing what the initial filing period is, you're also going to want to create a workflow or a list for yourself that gives you all of the details of when each payer, what they allow for you to rework that claim. So for example, you can have insurance company A. Insurance company A can have an initial filing limit of 90 days. That means that if patient with insurance company A came into the practice today on February 1st, we would have 90 days from February 1st to get that bill to the insurance company. However, if that insurance company receives that claim and a denial is issued, and sometimes denials can be issued, maybe the incorrect modifier was used, maybe something related to diagnosis caused the claim to be kicked back. But once that denial date is issued, it's important for you as a collector to have an understanding of how much time do you have from that denial date to get the claim reworked and paid. And usually reworking claims with many of the commercial carriers will involve what's called a corrected claim, which I won't get into how that works today for the purposes of time, but I'll probably do a video about that in the future. So very important as a newbie, especially if you're getting your first job in a collections department, create a list of all of the frequently used or all of the insurances accepted by the practice. Create a list of the initial filing limit, and then you're gonna also wanna add to that list how much time do you have from the date of denial to rework a claim. The other reason filing limits are very important, and I've noticed this a lot in recent years, is many insurance companies are doing takebacks, or what we call in the industry recoupments. And a lot of these recoupments are based on something called coordination of benefits. Coordination of benefits, just to give you a quick summary, is when the insurance company says, we paid this claim on this date, but then we did some research and determined that we were not the primary payer, that another insurance company was a primary payer. So we would like our money back, please. And you can go bill that other insurance and get paid. And another reason why proof of timely file becomes very important is oftentimes when a COB recoupment happens, you've already exhausted the initial filing limit of that other insurance. But what you can do is use the explanation of benefits from the recoupment of the current company to then send with the claim to the new company to justify what is called proof of original timely filing. So it's very crucial for newbies to have an understanding of proof of timely file to make sure that if their first position is in a collections department, that they're setting up workflows that will allow them to be efficient and successful based on these filing limits. And it's also an added layer of benefit to have an understanding of proof of timely file so that when you come across coordination of benefits recoupments, which I can't imagine any collections department not dealing with that, but you will already have a clear understanding of filing limits and what proof of timely file is required to then work with the other carrier to get paid. So that's it, guys. That's all I have for today on proof of timely filing and claim filing limits. I want to thank you for tuning into this channel. We try to put out content at least twice a month. I would eventually like to be able to do it more frequently, but we continue to put out content on new and evolving topics related to revenue cycle management, specifically geared towards new medical billers and coders. And again, if you found this information helpful, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and ding the notification bell so that when new information is shared on this channel, you will be the first to know. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have an amazing day. Bye.